Hello and welcome back. Right, I thought I'd just come back in. This is a fresh start of the game. I'm just seeing if we do... no, it doesn't like that. Let's just see if we get the... Yeah, we're not getting the thing. But let's just go all the way down. I can never remember. I think it's that... Yeah, there's only one side that ever does it. And I'm not sure if it's... I think it's the end that it comes out of the thing. It's a very special, specific type of thing, and then you go from that left to right, and no, it has gone wrong. Now there is a lesson to be learned here. There is, and that is that we should do tubes. Now in real life we know that we're never going to get defeated by the fact. Now it's a bit like what we were trying to do earlier. In real life, if I was ragging a thing like this, it would rip at a certain section. But this is Farming Simulator with specific physics. So yes, I have been thinking about how to do this, bearing in mind this universe is living on a set of rules, specific rules. Right, we may need your services. Whoa, and we also may need to drop the weight and stick it on the back. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yes, I did notice. I hired a 9-meter Ironbark. When I own a 9-meter Ironbark, it's weird. I have got to be honest. I did say this. This is one of the downsides of having lots and lots of Let's Plays. I do know that I've got these on a few. I've got a 12-meter on one as well. But it is, yeah, I rely on seeing things. And unfortunately, I've took things away so well on this Let's Play that, yeah, when I go past, I actually saw it in editing and thought it was there in front of your very eyes. But yes, I was talking to people and not concentrating. So So, I have a couple of ideas, and if push comes to shove, being this is a game's mechanics issue and not a real, something that would never ever happen in real life, we will not let it cheat us, we won't, but I am going to try to exhaust every last little trick that I know. Yes, and of course we can't hire anything, we are literally, yeah, that was the thing I was going to try, wasn't it? It was. I did have an idea about this. I'm not sure it'll work because we all know things only work in the way that they're intended to, not the way that they would work in real life. So yes, we shall see. That's the only thing with having that particular, the Pepe 978, you've got to be on the, it always looks like the frontmost thing is, yeah, it actually shows them, it almost, I think, in the wrong order. Never remember how to, it is that one. Can we? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, that is it. No, it's not going to work, is it? You can't scoop it up off the ground. You can't buy anything or even lease anything. So yes, I cannot get the Roberts into here. That is a knotty issue. It really is. Yeah. Can we sort of manipulate it? That is the real question. Yes. We are quite a way away. Let's grab it. I can't believe I've got myself into this mess really again just through... yeah, again, even if there is an adapter, we can't afford to lease it. No. Even if there is. I'm not sure there is. Loader to telehandler. I think there is telehandler to front loader. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's that way round. Yes, I have a sneaky feeling that we are scuppered. For now, which is rather a shame because we have quite a lot of money's worth of bales and unfortunately no means to be able to get them. Yeah, I don't somehow think you are going to be able to manipulate a bale spike. That is a point. That is a point. Can we save ourselves? Is there anything that we can get the cheapest possible leasing on? Like, say, my Sapphire. I love the Sapphire. Ooh! we can. I don't know whether it will save us. It might not, or it may. Might be able to grab it under it and drag it, sort of. I'm not holding my breath. I'm really not. And yes, there are some horrible patches on this field that aren't quite right, which I would like to. Whether they're withering or bits that I missed, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is just an addendum because it was driving. You know when you've got a job that you know you're not sure whether it's going to ever happen, and it sort of bugs you. It was like that. It wasn't really anything more. It was like the animals on Hobo's Hollow the other day. It defeated me, and I had to go on, and we actually made a complete session on it because it did drive me crazy. Because I said I was going to do it, and again it defeated me. And I thought I am not going to be defeated by this. Right, okay. I still don't think, they still don't like being manipulated when they shouldn't be, so yeah, we're going to do all the grass work next session, but yeah, my task is to shift these bales. Unfortunately, game mechanics have basically let us down, and there would have been a way. I know this myself because I have used it in a few Let's Plays, where you can, if you do the tubes to 6 or 7, you will be able to move them. But to do like 20 and odd that's a little bit tricky. Let's see if we can get that. It's just where things. Yeah. I tried something similar on Alien Jim's new map, the Western Wildlands, Wild West. Oh, do you know, I always get that wrong one of these days, and I keep looking at it as well. It's, you know, some things in life you just get wrong, and you never get it right after that. It seems to be one of those. Okay, let me try to pull you back. I think you might be causing me more trouble than you're actually. Whoa, okay. Well, we can roll with it if we're lucky enough for it not to fall off. Yeah, it wasn't what we were aiming for, but I don't know whether to go gently or whether to just make a run for it. I've got even enough to put the toolbox mod down. Nearly caused an accident by braking. Right. We've done some things in that time. Oh my life, I'm glad it's free. Right, let's send back the Sapphire. Thank you, Sapphire, once more for your faithful service. Right. Okay, now then. And this is going to be, how are we going to... Will it drop off if I do that? That is the question. Of these things that when they're not supposed to happen. Oh yes, you try telling them that. Right, now this is only to grab the bales that we've already got. This we already know we're going to fail abysmally. Now what I was thinking, and it's probably going to be a complete and utter bust, was again because the physics in this don't work as they would in real life. What we need is, physics-wise, is something that is both powerful and large, has mass, and that has as wide an implement as possible. You know, something perhaps like, oh, a harvester. Yes, I know, yes, it's very strange. Now, it may, as I say, it might not work. We also need to lower the header. Yeah, because this has got some mass. It's my idea of the big board. I know this is not as powerful as a big board, but this is probably the most. It's also got mass. Now, yeah, I do think actually, if we'd have persevered, we probably could have done it with what we were doing with the moving it from one end to the other. I do, but it would have taken me forever to do. So yeah, not the sort of thing I would actually record. What I would probably do is record me start moving. I don't know. Yeah, because you could do anything. I could even super strength it, and that is of course my last resort. thought so. The header somehow, yeah, goes over it sort of, but it is sort of working to a degree. As I said, bales are like demonic possessed entities. I mean, earlier in the video when I was looking at editing, I was like, oh my life, are they weird? Yeah, we're not achieving anything positive because the physics don't like... Bales do not like to be manipulated except by bales. And unfortunately, I have nothing with the mass to manipulate that beast. It's not working. Telehandler did a better job. Yeah, because this is... Okay. As much as I hate it, due to the fact that we have got this, I think we've got no other option, and I don't even know if super strength would give you enough. I mean, yeah, Superman would be able to shift it, but I suppose we could try it. Yeah, I mean, physically we know it would be impossible. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think super strength the equivalent to Superman. Looking at this, I just don't think it's... Yeah, let's go. I think super strength must have a limit of a few tons, and this is 100 and something tons. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't. I'm trying to think. But the other thing, obviously, that's defeating us is we have no money. But yeah, I mean, you can't even get rid of them. That's the trouble. Is in a situation like this, when game mechanics actually go wrong, and we just cannot. Is there any implements that allow you to cut bales? I mean, because technically, doing that. Does that? That's it. That's super strength on. You did used to be able to cut. No. No, I'm just wasting time. I just don't know how we are going to achieve... Because, yeah, the other thing is, obviously, it's stuck on our farm. It really is. There's nothing I can actually do. That I know of. I also did check about rolling. And the needs rolling is the original needs rolling, because I didn't roll when I planted. That will never go away. And what I was rolling correctly, you don't need to fertilise if you do the rolling that we suggested, and it is the right time to do it straight after. I've just watched one of Scroft's a few minutes ago, and I was totally right. It really is just exactly as we were trying to do. So yes. Right. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do at all. Any mods? Help menu. Let's switch the help menu on. Okay, let's try throwing it. No. Right, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to think about this. No, actually I'm not. I know what I'm going to do. One thing we are going to do, the only thing we can actually do is we can actually take the bales that we have got and that we were sensible enough to leave in a row like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything at all I can do. I think the only thing we can really do is what we were doing last time with the telehandler. It did work. It's just going to be torturous because we've got to do this. We are stuck due to physics on the game. Well, that's, yeah. Switch super strength off as well. Right, so I am going to literally, yeah, we're going to grab all of that. Oh, the other thing is, I can't do it. I can't do anything. I haven't got any money. Right, let's rectify that first. Let's grab the bales that we have got and stick them in our biogas bags. We are, yeah, that's the one thing we do have control over. Such a mess. Come on, I am determined. Yeah, this is, as I say, this is physics. This is not really one of, anything we can do about this one. Yeah, it's weird how they hold together when they really shouldn't. Yeah, 2 is the limit. Oh, and then of course they drop off. Hoping, yeah, I'm not going to bother the trailer because this is literally, yeah, I know it's a bit faffy doing it this way. Yes, I've got myself in some predicaments over the years. I mean, of course, we're not really in a predicament. I mean, I can do all jobs myself because I've only got 13, tiny tad of money to pay a worker, which will last probably a couple of minutes, but yeah, we have got the money, and also we've got fields to cut, so of course I can dig myself out of this mess. It's just an unnecessary, very, very bad mess. Let's try actually carrying them like that, because that would be better, more supportive. Now this is where the big bag winch does come into its own, because it's got straps that never let go, which of course would really work in real life. But 2 at a time, I can live with that. I do like using this for the realism side, although as I did say, the big bag winch is just as realistic if you did have something and you had straps. You could easily strap around some and it still wouldn't damage the thing. But I do like to show things and I don't like to give in, and I have... Yeah, I watched Mr. Silly P's thing on the Robert set, and it looked very well made. I got that impression from everything he was saying and everything he was doing, so I thought, let's give these a shot. I've always wanted to do realistic round baling, so we don't pierce the... I think I'm not quite... No, I'm not quite low enough. Yeah, so I'm glad we've done this, I really am. Wait for the tick up at 10 o'clock, and we're going to have to think up a battle plan. We really are. The trouble is, what we could do, I suppose this is another one that I could do what I did on one of the other Let's Plays, the Alien Gym one. When it is down to game mechanics, I think the owners of this universe are a company called Giants. I might actually say, oi, Giants, you've got me in a predicament because these bales won't move, and I might actually get them to write a blank check like I did on the Alien Gym one. Yeah, because it is... You've got to have a bit of fun in a situation like this, or it would send you mad. It really would. And it is really, we all know that this is down to game mechanics. I've got absolutely tens of thousands of money tied up in these things, and I just can't get to them because of a glitch, a game mechanic issue that obviously was never really supposed to affect things like this. It should have, I did let go of it eventually, so it should have, next day I should have had that. It was, once it was unloaded, there should have been no problem, but it's now not letting me cut open the bales. A glitch. I have had similar things with the extractor woods, but I've never had this issue before where it wouldn't let me cut it open. I did think the next time we came in it would actually work, but no. Oh yeah, it's the textures of the... I think it's the road here that's stopping us place things in this thing. Yeah. I'm very glad it let us do the silo though, and I really do think this is sort of taking place and quite realistic, quite believable in what we've done. I think it was quite cute, our farmyard. Very now I need to go down a bit. Yeah, this is one they don't grab so well, and obviously it is down to the fact you've not grabbed it very well. So when these drop in this situation, I don't blame the Roberts at all, because any other one would have dropped it instantly. It's certainly got better grip than anything I've ever used before like this, definitely. I mean, I think I've dropped 2, I think I noticed in editing, and one I definitely understood, the other I don't think had a very good grip on it. Right, so then, we're going to speed up time, get till 10 o'clock now. Let's make sure that I'm on active on our BGA. Setting, storing, excellent. Right, so 23 tons of silage. The other thing, yeah, actually we do need speed time first though. Let's just sit through till 10 o'clock. And get the money for what those few are. Oh. So that surely can't be everything. No, it's still processing. Yeah. Okay, let's do that again then. Let's sit through. We need to really sort of do it all, however long that takes us. Yeah, one more lot. It's not going to give us a vast fortune, but I didn't expect it to. This is only one of the small... that's probably about it, I'd say. Yeah, it is. Got 8 tons of digestate, which equally... Right, now then I'm going to see if I've got... I'm not sure if I've loaded it, and I'm not sure what section this is under. I would guess... Is it under animal transport? No. Totally wrong. Could be under animals. No, you don't do that, do you? I'm not sure if this does either. Right. Might not have loaded it. If so, I'm going to save the game and come out and come back in, because I do need it, and I would like to show it as well. Love some of the new mods, the things, giving them airtime. Nurse tank. What is a transport and sprayer pack? What on earth? Is this for one of the well, even 13,250 is good. What is that supposed to go on? Now that is absolutely amazing. Now, there's obviously got to be some kind of bed for that. Bailet. Is it in trailers? Let's have a look, because that's intrigued me now. That is a... Do you know, I load that many mods, sometimes I don't even know what I've got myself. Now, it could be actually in trailers anyway, to be honest. But I think I've not loaded it. It was one that I saw yesterday, so I reckon it's one of those I need to go out and come back in, and we will put it in, because yeah, it does. I think it would do what we are trying to do now. Yeah, I think it's that. But then it doesn't say IT runner. It said Abby. So what would you put that on? Right, I've not. So I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to go out and come back in. So I shall see you shortly. Right, yes, I have done that, but it's not going to save our bacon. It's not going to do what I wanted it to do. So, trying to look at, yeah, I put... We're going to need to get one of these ourselves. Yeah, I am very intrigued about that particular... what that actually goes on, because that is quite amazing. I just don't know how you would get it. It's got to go on some kind of bed. It's got to. And that is obviously... Okay. But what does that actually... Ah, it does everything we want it to do. Now, does it though? Because I've had these before and they don't literally let... They don't like the... Why? I don't get why... Why they're both the same size and both do exactly the same. Can we lease that? We will, because I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Right, okay, we are going to need... Yeah, let's shift this. Yeah, let's get this. This is going to give us the best possible chance. Yeah, I am beginning to wonder if I'm going to get this going. I have a couple of ideas, but again, it's really about realistic physics. Now, really, we'd just sever that in the middle, and then, of course, there would be no problem with physics. Now, then I'm going to have to switch this out. Does this open this all? Like the last one, we're going to end up with something else. Doesn't seem to, yeah, to me. Okay. Oh, okay, start filling. Oh, it's not reading the Unreal bits, the 10 tons. Oh well, it's for what we want to do. It's yeah, I'm a firm believer in proper game mechanics. Even though paying the extra 5. Oh, brilliant! It's working. Well, that's good news. Right, it's going to be painful, I know, but luckily we've not got that much in there, so we'll just rinse and repeat this. It's giving us a bonus, right? Okay. Black window. Because it's precision farming not properly loaded. Yes, I have got 2 ideas. I have. But I am sort of wondering what I do. The only other thing is, obviously, I cannot physically, in any way, shape or form, I can't reset bales. I can't... I can't do anything literally to them, so I'm finding myself in a predicament I have never ever been in Farming Simulator 19 or 22. Yeah, this is definitely different. And a bit scary, if I'm honest. This is almost like that time when in the old stream farm I actually got myself stuck in that shed, and that was, I knew I was gonna, right, one more little bit. Now this I am going to do what I said, because this is a situation where we're going to write a blank check and Giants are going to pay for it, because yeah, we are going to have to go to superhuman lengths. There's no way the equipment 180 horsepower is going to drag that. No way on this earth. So we are going to have to turn to the people who got us in this mess and ask for their help. Question mark, exclamation mark, or should I say quotation mark? Yes, right, let's drop this off. Well, at least that did work. That's got another 10 grand. That was, yeah, that's, when you consider that's only a very small fraction of our what we've done. So I'm so glad though that I actually we did what we did. Very glad. Right, so then now we'll take note of this. We're going to add 50,000 through the power tools. We will remove 50,000. Well, you know what I mean. We've got. Oh, that reminds me. You know, before I do that, we've got. Oh. 24,480. I'm just going to write that down. Don't want any cheating going on. Not even mistaken cheating. 24,480 was what we had. Right, okay then, so let's think about this. What can I do? There are two things I can do. I haven't got the big board in, have I, actually, thinking about it? What is the biggest tractor? You can put the back lifter on it. I'm not sure that's going to... Yeah, no it's not. I think the toughest tractor in the game, what would that be? I would say it's something like the T6. Yeah, I would say that is probably it. 692 is the most I've ever seen. Tracked would be better. Looking for another 692. I'm sure there was a tracked one. Yeah, tracked's going to have the best traction. If you're 673, let's actually lease that. And now, first thing I'm going to try is the Tajfun. That is, I just don't know if it would. Yeah. Again, this is mechanics. Try to fix mechanics. So it's, yeah, I do like the Tajfun. It is. Lease. Okay. My key bindings went again. As soon as you load new mods, the key bindings since 1.4 update go, or they do for me, and I know they do for some people, maybe not affecting everybody, but if you do a reset all, it actually configures them to how it was the last time you were in the game. So going forwards, that's all I'm going to do. Every time I load a mod, it's, I mean, I know of course it shouldn't happen, I know that, but yeah, I don't know will this actually work. And of course it was made for wood. Will it even grab bales? I would imagine not, if I'm honest, because it is in the forestry section, but there are the towing chains. It's not going to like that. No, of course. Oh, okay. Oh, why have I... Oh, speed. Well, I didn't expect that to actually do that. I suppose there is another thing I could have done. Yeah, let's not add any drag coefficients. Oh, okay. Well, that looks a lot better. Now, I know I'm going to get environmental impact, but right at this precise minute, I am willing to pay that price because, yeah, this is rather. Do you know? This is not a bad way to actually do this. I never realised the Tajfun would actually attach to Baler Rab. Going forwards, this may actually be something new that we try, because you could make massive tubes and tow them to the BGA. I don't think I'd quite do this long. This is obviously... Ooh. We are in a mess now. Didn't think this would go without a fight. So that would be just too much. Yeah, we're going to have to pull wide, I think. Because it's coiling somewhat. It is a snake after all said and done. Oh no, if you drag against that wall, I have a nasty feeling that you're going to stop me. Right, now we need to... Yeah, we're going to have to do this bit by bit. We're going to have to move the weight, because someone's left it in the way, as they always do. Let's go grab the tractor. Oh well. Yeah, all we need to do is basically put exactly the same amount of money back in when we finish. Wow, that is a beast. That is, I love that tractor. It's amazing. backwards a touch. Now, of course, we're going to have to reattach every few, because it's going to disappear, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Ah, so perhaps that was what was causing the issue then. We might be able to cut it normally now. So that wasn't turning, even though it was actually wrapped. So it was a game mechanics issue of sorts, definitely. Oops. Let's see now then, can we can smash in. There we go, problem sorted. Right, okay, I'm going to continue with this though. Yes, I do very much like what we've discovered. We shall drag this and use this for this time to our advantage. We shall grab a couple of these at a time. You know, I never realised attach one would do that. That was a very, very long shot. Very, very long shot. So I need to see if we can repack that with the extractor. So was that was causing the issue? Now that's funny because that has had enough time to go off. So again, some major issue. Let's try that again. Smashing, right, yes, that I'm going to really enjoy. I might actually seriously, I know that's a bit of a weird, but again, it's a bit like forestry. Who thought of using the big bag lifter as it was in FS19 first, and yet it became a lot of people's go-to because we all recognise the fact that game mechanics are totally, certain things do not work well. In fact, they actually cause a huge stress, which is a point that I've made quite a few times. And let's face it, most people play this type of game to escape from stress, not to actually cause it. So, yeah, if you could find something that did something better than the normal thing, wouldn't you actually use it? That is all I'm going to say. Right, anyway, let's get some more. Yeah, let's drag some more closer. Yeah, the only trouble is with this, we are going to lift that as well. Yeah, we're going to want to, we unfortunately are going to drag them through the, and I don't really want to do that. But it's the only way I can keep them as one. I suppose what I can do is, I am very surprised that actually allowed me to attach. It didn't attach straight away though, I've got to say. It only did just the speed up thing there. Let's try, attach, detach, shift B. Wow, it does work, but only have to press it complete lots of times. It should stop as soon as they start to collapse, yeah. Do you know, for once with all the stress, I'm just going to do, I am. For once, I don't like doing it. I do very much appreciate the fact that normally, we've had, this has caused so much hassle. I think we will just, speeds time up and then it will grab it. We're quite in the right place. Okay. Just in one. Okay. Are we full? Is that? Are we full? No, we're not. Let's do a little bit. then now we're going to use the other feature of the attachment, something which is exceptionally useful, which is the push feature. Because I do think we're about out of. And now for that we are going to cut open the bend properly. Right, smash it. Let's send that back and let's put back in only what we had got before. We don't want any cheating. Thank goodness we escaped from that issue. Leasing. Return. Attachment saves the day again. And I did look at the modder's name who made that, and I've, with my dodgy memory, totally forgotten. Right, so we're going to need to put that through the extractor. So we need to remove... No, we don't need to put 24th. So we need to, first of all, remove 54,590. Oh, okay. Minus 100. Right, now we need to add what I wrote down, which is 24,480. 24,480. Brilliant. And problem solved. It was a game mechanics issue, but it was that. And it did read as silage because I did hover over that and it did say silage. Although I have got to say, I did also notice that when I was dragging them, it did show 3,500 tons of grass, but it was still a game glitch. It had time to go off, and it was definitely covered. So, sorted. Job is a good one. Right, let's get the harvester off the field. This is where I'm going to leave it, though. I only wanted to sort that issue out. I did. Let's lift the header and let's move off. And I think the one thing I will do, though, is we will get rid of we'll get the digestate and we'll rush up time to process what we've got. I think we will do that. Should we sleep through till tomorrow? Because we said about the other grass field. This is not a bad idea to actually stick this over here. Yeah, I wish I could find a little shed of the same type as this one. The old wood sheds in FS19, they were fantastic. They had a small set as well as the bigger ones. That would have been ideal. I could just put a small one just there and stick the harvester in it. Right, okay, so then, right, yeah, we do need to be leasing to begin with because we can't afford... Whilst we make up our mind, know that Abbey did actually work, and it was cheap as chips. But I'd like something a little larger, if I'm honest. So what else? I did like that. I would love to find out how that actually works. Is it something that... No, it's mini bales. Does it? No. It loads 18 bales. 8 pieces, 20 pieces, 20 pieces. Yeah. I mean, even that's fantastic. It really is. I mean, I know it is for spraying, but it would still do what we want it to do, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah. What is not to like? Well, I suppose I can. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. I am. Let's go for it, and we should, because we know it does what we want it to do. Actually, I like. Let's do silver. Oh, that is nice. Oh, and it costs me no extra. We will. Should we lease it to be certain that it will do what we want it to do? I think. Right, so smash it, and we will speed up time. I don't think we will go through till 2. Let's see how we... I'm going to look this up for next session to see how these mods are used. See if Mr. CDP's done a video. He is usually very fantastic and on the ball with this type of thing. So, yes, I know what I could use. I could use the big bag winch, but I somehow think this would struggle. It's not exactly a heavy tractor. I'm trying to think think if there's anything else I could do. Yeah, no. Let's do it properly. We shall. So we shall leave that till next session. We shall leave it here. One thing we'll do is we will speed time up. Let's just remind myself what was on special. Oh, that's right. It was the Very Fence 1100 and the Gregoire Besson Trail Lifter. Right, we're going to sleep through till tomorrow. I'm trying to think there is nothing. No, just growth on the 2 fields. We are going to go till 9 though. That's the only thing we're going to do. It'll just process everything in our BGA. All that energy to release, because that was a serious amount of digestate in there, silage in there this time, so it should produce quite a lot of digestate, but also a massive amount of energy, which equals money. So yes, now that is more like it. We've got no more. Well, we have. That's actually a good one. But we're in bales, so I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. So let's have a look at the last thing we're going to do is have a look in our production. So 24 tons. So yes, once we figure out how to use this next session, we should be, if I can, if it is it could be one of the TLX pack, I'm not sure, and it could just go straight onto one of the flatbeds. We shall see, and we shall have some fun with that, and we shall get that if it works, because I have had some troubles with some of the others that didn't like the slurry yard. But yeah, we should do that next time, and we've got a lot of work to do next time. We've got the grass to cut. Let's just go and see our field. Actually, we should be in second growth stage. Yeah, one more growth stage, it will grow. In fact, yeah, let's do that. No, because I would like to cash in the digestate award ready for tomorrow. That's not going to make a bit of difference, really, is it? No, it isn't, actually, thinking about it. Let's sleep through. We might find something in the sales just to appease my battered... Yeah, I must admit, I was stressing about that. I couldn't settle with not knowing whether I could get out of the problem. I did think we would one way or another. I thought super strength might sort it. It just goes to show it's not super strength. It's not Superman strength. Right. Are we leasing still? Oh, is it just additional leasing? Let me just check. I'm sure we sent everything back. Oh no, have you Plonker? Of course, we did lease that. Yeah. Right, let's have a look what is on special this morning. Still got that. Is that the smaller one? No, it's still a big one. I've a good mind to... No, because we've already got one. No. Nope, nothing on sale. Right, next time that should now be on the third and final growth stage. So both fields should be at maximum. Oh no, I've still got that flickering. Oh, I thought I got rid of that. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Grass has grown. So next session I'm going to go out and have a look at my graphic settings again. See if I can fix the flickering. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and we'll have a bit of fun next time. We're trying to get this to work. I'm going to have a look. See if Mr. CDP has some sage advice about how to use it. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say goodbye for now.